primary day is today, and there's a Democratic primary between Frank Meola and Joe Marino. Joe Marino is the incumbent on the Utica Common Council. He's coming up in a moment. Right now we have his challenger, who is Frank Meola. And we've been kind of talking about this, Frank, back and forth a little bit. But you are the city chair, and you're primarying your own guy. What gives here? What's the real inspiration?
Well, I believe living in the 4th Ward, which I lived for about 30 years now. The people in the 4th Ward are looking for a little bit better representation.
Right.
Going door to door, people haven't had their stumps ground, trees down, potholes filled, just the normal stuff. And there's big flooding problems in some areas. Doing the best I could to see if those sewer cleanouts, the storm sewer cleanouts are done. Just normal job duties of a councilman.
So your criticism of Joe Marino is he doesn't have his eye on the ball? He's not taking care of the district?
Well, I don't know if he doesn't have his eye on the ball, but the people in the district, like I said, haven't had those things done in years. They've been requesting them. And it's really easy. You call the department head or the mayor's office, and they're very cooperative in helping those individuals out.
What would you say to someone who says, "Listen, Joe Marino has really done a good job. He's been in not only just for the district or the city of Utica. He's been on top of certain issues, and generally for Utica, he's done a good job." And I have to say that's what someone said to me just yesterday, wondering why you were running against him. So what would you say to that person if they were on the line right now?
Well, doing a good job, I believe that it really hasn't. If you look at a project that was in the city of Utica not too long ago, the Stewards Project, he was against that. And that came to fruition through a court case, which the decision from the city council was overturned. And we have a beautiful building there with people being employed, and it was a lot better than that obstruction that was there before with the problems with the DEC and the building that was there before.
Right. So you cite that as being one of. What about the fact that Joe Marino he's been rumored to be running for mayor? Do you feel that has played a role in your decision to run?
No. I believe that if he can't take care of the constituents in the 4th Ward, he's really not qualified to be the mayor.
All right. Anything else you want to throw or add, Frank Meola?
I appreciate your honesty, Frank.
Yeah, you're not holding back by any means.
No, I like I said, it's going door to door. It's fun, and no matter if I win or lose, I do know that the people in the 4th Ward got a whole bunch of things accomplished during these few months. And please come out and vote today between 12 and 9. 2 locations, either MVCC or the ski chalet.
Okay, hold on. I have one more question. You're either in the bathroom or on a speakerphone, and I should have done this earlier. Could you pick up the phone? Is that possible? I hate the speakerphone thing.
I was just making a sandwich this morning. Hold on.
All right, I get it. And what are we talking about here today? Is it a tomato sandwich? Is it bologna? Are you eating salami? What are you eating?
No, actually, turkey with a little lettuce, provolone, and some of those banana peppers are delicious.
All right, that's tasty and healthy. Mayo, oil and vinegar, how do you do it?
A little bit of mayo.
Okay. All right. I'm not a mayo guy myself. I do love Hellman's by the spoon, however. But on my sandwiches, keep it away. Okay. What, though, in fairness, if Joe Marino were on right now, he'd say, what about your past? You have a past of your own. You're not in office. You haven't. What have you done for the city of Utica? Why should you be the person to be the one that steps up to rescue the district? How do you respond to that?
Well, let alone the district would be accomplished in the short term by getting those small items done. But citywide, don't forget all the referendums that I was the vanguard of. Recall, budgetary powers were the budgetary powers that matched between the mayor and the common council. They wouldn't have any choice if the people out in the city, the whole city, didn't have the opportunity to vote on that. It's work bringing referendums to the table.
One would also say the Common Council has been somewhat normalized over the last few years.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing that that they're settled down and that they're working together. But somehow they got there.
Yeah.
And it's building blocks that we gave them the authority to. It's a balance. Sometimes there's a good mayor, sometimes there's a bad mayor, sometimes there's good council, and sometimes there's bad council.
All right. Okay. And then finally, I would ask you a couple of key issues. Hospital downtown. Where are you on that?
Well, I'd love to see a hospital, but the funding of it, of course, it's difficult. Coming up with that kind of money, if you don't have it, there's got to be another source.
Are you okay with the mayor's decision to move forward on the parking garage?
If that's our only choice, like I said, I'm really not involved in the finances or the options that we have right now, so I can't really give you an exact decision on it, but I would love a new hospital downtown. And
I know that term limits has been an issue. Are you for the mayor extending the term limits so that he could run again?
Well, it's not only for the mayor. Don't forget.
It would include the Common Council as well.
For the Common Council, every individual Common Council is for the Comptroller's office. And it's also for the president of the Common Council. So anybody who really says it's the mayor's thing it's not true. And it's actually giving voters a choice. You never know who's going to run in the future. So you always want to open your options to choice. Yes, right. I'm for that.
So you are for that? No.
All right. All right, Frank Meola, thanks for the time.